So last week in Hout Bay, there was this massive fire in the informal settlement on the hill called Yamazetu. Roughly 1,000 units were burnt down, which left about 15,000 people homeless. It was absolute chaos as this disaster unfolded. So we then got in touch with the local health forum, requesting any way that we could assist them in alleviating some of the issues that have arisen from this fire, because people on chronic medication had their medication burnt. The children had their road to health cards burnt that recorded their vaccinations and their medical treatment along the road of their life. And people also have lost all their documentation that connects them to the local clinics. So we were then given a site which is at the main center of where disaster management is occurring from. And in the center there are 3 massive marquees housing over 600 people. There is the Department of Home Affairs have set up a pilot station here, issuing people with new ID documents who also lost that in the fire. There's also toilet facilities, ablution facilities here, and we've been given a site to put up our disaster relief medical unit. And what we will be doing here is assisting the community in connecting them back into the mainstream health facilities in the area, as well as there are over 3,000 people in this community on chronic medication. So those that have lost their medication, we'll also be assisting them to reissue them their month's supply of medication in conjunction with the local clinic, the Department of Health, and the Lions Club, who run the health forum in this informal settlement. But it's a massive task ahead. There are going to be complexities, but I think with all of us working together, we should find a solution to this and get this community back up and on their feet within 3 weeks, and we're hoping to do it in that span of time. So the Cipla Foundation have deployed this unit, and that will be our contribution to improving the lives of this community and getting them back to as normal a life as possible, which is really difficult under these circumstances. You know, it's now 2.5 weeks after the fire in Hout Bay, and it's weird how news moves on and the other topics, but the problems are still so real here. There are still a few hundred people in tents. The life in the tents are deteriorating, getting more and more difficult, and people are getting more and more agitated and want to go home. You know, our unit here from the foundation is becoming a real go-to point for all kinds of issues, and we see the issues developing here. But fortunately, we've seen the houses are starting to be built and things are heading towards normality, but it's still going to be a while. It's going to be a couple of weeks.